Welcome back to the World News Center, home of the French Toast Mafia news team. It's me, your host, Brian Rodriguez, and we have the latest news feed concerning education in Pakistan. Let's catch you up with what's going on in their education system. Pakistan has a tertiary education system. That means that primary education is grades kindergarten through middle school. Secondary education is grades 9 through 12. They call this senior school, but to those in the United States, it's known as high school. Once a student has passed secondary education, they can specialize in tertiary school, which is the equivalent to U.S. university. There is a noticeable difference in the number of girls who attend school versus boys, the national average being 65% for boys and 62% for girls. Even though schools are available to over 90% of all primary-age children, a large percentage do not enroll, and if they do not graduate. Now let's go to Jennifer, our expert on Pakistan school attendance.
Hi, this is Jennifer Robison, here to tell you about what's keeping children out of school in Pakistan. In the past 15 years, all countries in South Asia have improved their literacy rates, except for Pakistan. Here are some reasons why. Poverty. Poor families simply can't afford the cost of education for their kids. Distance. Rural areas have few schools and they're often just too far away from the students. Cultural barriers. Most families think it's a waste of time to educate girls when they'll just be getting married and working in the home. Poor curriculum and untrained teachers. Government schools are inadequate, so parents send their children to work instead. Literacy of the parents. Illiterate parents don't understand the need for school, and even educated parents suffer from the lack of quality education in Pakistan. Large family size. Larger families often force children into dangerous jobs. Child labor. If the children are at school, they aren't helping to bring money in for the family. According to the research, there are about 12 million children in the workforce in Pakistan. Many work long hours in dangerous jobs that cause serious physical and mental damage, and many are not getting enough rest or nutrition. Back to you, Brian.
Thanks, Jennifer. Now let's hear from our U.S. Pakistan ambassador.
Hi, Brian. This is Lara Peterson. There is a war against education in Pakistan. Over the last several years, the students of Pakistan have suffered terrorism from the Taliban and other extremists. They have done everything from bombing schools to murdering innocent teachers and students. One of their most horrific attacks was on December 16, 2014. 6 Taliban terrorists walked into a military and high school, killing 141, 132 of them being children. Another attack that made headlines was on January 20th, 2016. Militants stormed onto a university campus and massacred 20 students. They would have killed more, but a professor by the name of Hamid Hussein fired shots at the militants to buy his students time to get away. Sadly, he died of his bullet wounds at the scene. Back to you, Brian.
That's really sad to hear, Lara. Let's turn some time over to Charla.
This is Charla Price reporting on the real issues with the education system in Pakistan. Pakistan has hit rock bottom in the education crisis as almost 40 to 50% of primary students, supposed to be the future of the country, can neither read nor write a sentence in Urdu or English. Rote learning is proven as a root cause. Rote learning is a repetition of content to memorization without truly understanding its meanings. Students are taught to recall information. They are not encouraged to think outside of the box, and no new skills are learned or applied. Rote learning is not allowing creativity to be developed, and it is destroying critical thinking skills. Another issue in Pakistan is the education system is not uniformed. Many different institutions are teaching contrary to one another. This type of teaching causes division among the people and is not allowing Pakistan's education or country to progress. Back to you, Brian.
Wow, Charla. The situation for Pakistan sounds awful. Colleen, what can you tell us about this?
Hi, this is Colleen Jamison. There are many educational problems in Pakistan. Pakistan's children aren't being educated properly, even though in recent years that Pakistan has put more money into schools and education. The money is simply not being used effectively. The problems we see are deeply rooted in Pakistan society. The government is not holding teachers accountable, and most teachers are only there for the money. They are paid so well that some hire substitute teachers or simply do not show up for work at all. Some live in places like London with full-time jobs there. Many citizens are realizing their country is far behind and their children need an education in order to be useful to Pakistan's future. There are also language and religious barriers that Pakistan just cannot overcome, which are obstacles for the teachers and the children. Private schools are the closest thing the children of Pakistan have to a proper education. Back to you, Brian.
We can't stress enough that the key to Pakistan escaping their cycle of poverty is the education of their children. Before government-run schools can improve, government corruption must be addressed. Education will free Pakistan's children to achieve better lives. We care because if children are educated, they will get better jobs, will be healthier, there will be less war, and the world will be a better place for everyone. Tune in next time, folks. This is the French Toast Mafia News Team, signing off.